Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, smarks and marks all over the world.
Grab a seat or take it easy on your feet as we set up our gear. Lend us your ear.
Because your boys, King Mac, MILLI, and Classic are about to put on some podcast action.
So get psyched and turn to the smart side.
Because Smark Psychology Podcast starts now. Because Smark Psychology Podcast starts now.
Yeah!
It starts now. It starts
now. Right now?
Now.
Right now. Right now.
Now.
Right now. Right now.
Oh, shit. All right, well, maybe. Oh, there we go. Hi, there we go. I got you, Twitter. Smart Psychology Podcast starts now. Season 2, episode 92. Who got drafted?
Oh.
Who got drafted? Who got drafted? Who got drafted? Who got drafted?
I want to know who. I want to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on in. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all on the audio side, Whatever side that you listening on to the Smark side, whether it be the West Coast side, where we at right here in Los Angeles, California, whether it be on the East Coast side, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you down south, in the down south side, maybe you up north in the north side, maybe you somewhere in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Midwest, stand up, you're in the Midwest side, but we appreciate all of y'all, every one of y'all listening to us on that audio platform, and on those audio platforms, I'm talking about Anchor. I'm talking about Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Amazon Music.
You sound real good. Say my favorite one.
I'm talking about iHeartRadio. Man, and it always seems like I'm always forgetting one out of the 5. Which one did I forget? I said Anchor. I said Spotify. I said iHeartRadio. I said Amazon. I know there's one missing. Apple. There you go. Maybe because I'm an Android guy. That's why.
But you have a Mac. You have a Mac. Apple product.
I am a Mac.
So you're an Apple product yourself.
It's just a Mac. I don't acknowledge the Apple of it. I just acknowledge the Mac because I'm a Mac.
No. There's an Apple in it. So you.
I am visually not looking at an Apple. So hey, what can I say? But hey, everybody on Apple Podcasts, how's it going? But y'all already know what to do when y'all listening to this. Whenever y'all listening to this, go ahead and share whatever platform you're listening to your friends and all that and whatnot and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because let's make this Smark side a little bit bigger, you know? But if you want to be a part of the Smark Club, that means you got to be on these lives to jump into the live comment section, because we live on Facebook, we live on Twitter, even though it took like 2 seconds, 3 seconds or whatever, but we live on Twitter now, and we are live on YouTube, and y'all know what to do when you jump in the room. Go ahead and say what's up to your boys, and go ahead and share this thing a little bit everywhere, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. But if anything that make sure y'all got to do, and that's to hit that notification bar, hit that follow, you know what I'm saying, hit that subscribe, so you know what's going on with the Smark side, because we are live, and as you can hear our voices, you know what I'm saying, I guess it's time to bless them with our faces.
I need to show myself.
Perhaps, just a little bit. Get psyched and join the Smark side, because your boys is here on a Saturday afternoon, top of the news. What's going on? Y'all already know who it is. Y'all already know what it is. But in case you don't, there goes the echo, because it is the value that allows you the opportunity to roll with me.
What you see?
Money. You see the crowns, yes indeed. By way of Montez Ford of the Street Profits, it is the man right here. Wow, the founder. Wow, the CEO of this here show. It is your Mr. Mac, aka King Mac MILLI. But I ain't here by myself, you know, my brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? On the other side of the Smark side, you know what I'm saying? My tag team partner, still.
Homie. Still, homie. You don't talk about that. Still, you ain't getting rid of me, homie. What? By the name of the man that is in his office right now, man, Mr. Smarky Smart, got an early day going on, man. Mr. Joey Dawks, that's right, man, still a part of this whole Smart Profits. Man, this is your boy, Jason K to LA, ICK, the man with all the smoke, Team Smoke, J Classic, man. I'm just so sick with it.
Sick with it. Red cups up to all of y'all out there listening, all of y'all out there viewing, you know what I'm saying? We got a show for y'all today. We man, coming off of the longest show that we've ever had. The Smart Fantasy Draft. That shit was crazy. The boys went for 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was with us in the Smart Club went for 5 hours. We appreciate y'all. It was a crazy ass draft, but now we are falling into the actual, factual, real draft that took place. We're going to talk about that. We're going to fast counter some ROH, some Impact Wrestling, some Rampage, and I believe that's it. And yeah, we ain't going to be here long, so you know what I'm saying? Get up in here.
And that's why you can. Also, I'm just going to say this right now. There's a new button that is in the Smart Club. Nobody else knows what this button is, but if this button is unlocked, it will get pressed.
There's a new button.
Yeah,
shit.
New button. That's a new button.
I can't wait to see what the button is. I can't wait to see what that. There goes that abrupt stop.
Yeah,
there goes that abrupt music stop. Yeah. Bring in the hand claps. So shit, we up in here, man, and we on the clock, you know what I'm saying? It's still draft time around the world. That's the NFL football draft is going on, and teams are on the clock. So we gonna treat this as such because you know what I'm saying, your boy got to get to the money. He got to get to the money after this episode. So yeah, since we on the clock, let's go ahead and fall into that. What you mean? Oh,
let's hit that visual real quick for me, brother.
I got you.
When you're leaving, nice shirt. Does it come in your size? Do I come to your job and smack the broom out your hand? Something needs to happen with this comedy thing right now.
It's the wrestling.
Amen.
Did you like the little vocals added in the background a little bit? It's sprinkled in there a little bit.
I got to check it out. I thought you did that live. I wasn't.
I did do that live.
Well, don't make it seem like it's. Don't make it seem like it's in there. Jesus,
I'm asking, did you like it?
You do it all the time. You do it all the time.
No, I didn't. No. Because usually I just say it right. You know what? You don't pay attention to nothing. But one thing that you do pay attention to when somebody's crotch is on the goddamn barricade.
Wait a minute.
That's what you do pay attention to.
I don't pay attention to crotch. But that top crotch, yeah. Since we own it. Got my mouth all watery from the watermelon. This meme is yeah.
This is you, pretty much.
You got Aaliyah up top, Rey Mysterio's daughter Aaliyah, Dominic's sister Aaliyah, Angie's daughter Aaliyah, climbing over the guardrail, and damn it, she looked like she riding the bull. Just the thickness of that thigh, like it just carries over. Like
when this happened,
yeah. This what was this Mania that she's climbing over? Yeah,
Mania.
Good God, I'd love to be that guardrail, that padding. Just
that's how you'll be at the bottom.
Yeah. And at the bottom, I don't know who the hell that is at the bottom. Kind of look like the Miz, but I know that is not. It's Ms. Michael Cole.
Does it look like Cole? It look like
I don't know. It look like Alex Riley. It could be anybody, but they are laying on top of the banister that Aaliyah had just hopped over. You know what I'm saying, and straddled a little bit. But I'm licking the mat. I'm sucking the mat. I'm licking the banister. All that. Yep. I love it.
Hey yo, Mac.
What?
You know Quagmire from Family Guy, right? Yeah. So what do you call A house full of just quagmires with only porn around.
Oh my God, a nut fest or something. I don't know. Just it's
No. You know what you call it? The nation of
ah.
masturbation.
We are the nation of masturbation. Nation of masturbation. We are the nation. Is this a real sign? Did somebody really make that?
Somebody really made this
and had this on an episode of Monday Night Raw, opposing the Nation of Domination. So disrespectful. But he is probably the king of masturbation if he made a long ass sign like that. And that's terrible. Don't do my room full of quagmires like that. They at least gonna try to find something to fuck before they start masturbating.
If they're stuck in the house, just them, it's just a house full.
They might pause, but they might fuck each other. You know, quagmires. He's about sticking it in the hole.
But if it's yourself, it's still what?
He'll love itself. I guess it's masturbation. I guess that's terrible. That's terrible.
Oh God, this next one is not too much of a made up meme, but this shit actually happened, and I thought I was the only one high watching SmackDown, but
nah, yeah, I've seen this RVD. No wonder. Hey, you see how he looked at the card when he came out of the dressing room? He was like, all right.
That's what it is. All right, I think, yeah. Wait, what is that?
That means he has extreme reading rules. He has extreme great reading functions to be able to read shit upside down like that and be clear and not stumble over his words like Teddy Long did. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
God, bro, what a it definitely shook some shit up, bro. It definitely shook some shit up.
I was like, what? But yeah, Matt Riddle was high and he had the high pick. So I guess he didn't really need to read it.
He was like,
he already knew. Shit, he was probably he was there that night, so they probably had a session before RVD even went out there.
Right. All I had to see was, oh yeah, that's who that is.
All right, you know I'm announcing you tonight, right? Yeah, man. They probably had a good old time.
Oh God. Well, you know, man. You know, like we've been loving our little time in now where we have deliveries and everything. You know, Amazon is killing everything right now. But you know, right now I think Amazon needs some competition. And I think we found some good competition from Amazon. Cause fuck Amazon. But you know what? I give you Damazon.
Damn. That's all you say at the door. Damn. Use your big ass bang. Bring your packers up and all you hear is damn. And walk away. That Damazon wouldn't last long at all. You know how many shit get returned and how many refunds have to take place because he just throwing packages on the porch and screaming damn.
Damazon will be retired in near less than a year. It would be.
Hey, no lie, I'd work for Damazon just so I could throw shit and say damn. Damn. Oh shit, the package is here.
And then they were like, sir, I caught you on the camera. It's in the description.
Damn.
It says Damazon. Look at this. Damn.
I'm just damn. Next delivery. Damn. I wouldn't even leave the truck after a while. I'd be hauling shit from the truck like, damn. Fucking people up while they outside.
Chucking shit. Damn. Hey, you just checking how far you throw shit. You'd be like, damn. Okay, all right. I got that one further last time.
Eventually, I stopped stopping and I just keep rolling, just chucking shit out the truck like, damn. Damn. Well, that'll be my first and last day. But who knows? Maybe if that's a part of the rules, they'll make me manager.
Hey,
like, you are great at this.
It is Damazon, okay? Damazon.
Damazon. Damn. That's fucked up. I'd love to work.
Damn package.
I love to work for Amazon. I love it.
That'll be the best job in the world. Hey, how you think your checks are gonna come in? Every 2 weeks, every week? Which one you think?
Probably every 4 weeks, fucking around. Probably every 4. Get paid once a month. You know, because you gotta see your check. You gotta be big as hell, so you can look at it and be like, "Damn!"
That's why it's Amazon.
Damn. And then you be mad because the money ain't even all there. It took these niggas 4 weeks to not even give me all my money. Damn. It'd be terrible.
I can't even deliver my money on time. Damn.
Terrible, terrible, terrible all the way around. But it would be fun though. I'd do it.
Oh God. Man, well, we got everybody's fear that's going on right now. Because clearly after the draft, which you're going to talk about, later, they booked themselves in the corner. They definitely booked themselves in the corner, I feel like. And,
they like corners.
Clearly. And so do this cheating man right here.
Keep your head on them titties. That's to the right of you. To the right of you. I'm looking at that third deformed weird titty over there. It's a picture of Roman Reigns walking with his 2 world championship titles, walking past the new world heavyweight championship, looking at it like, Well, with reports of possibly, and who knows who's going to get this world heavyweight title, but there's a good chance that we may find ourselves in this damn booking corner one more again if they put it on Cody and he keeps it all the way until WrestleMania and happens to meet Roman Reigns again in the main event. Then damn it, here we go again. That's what I say. But yeah, let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, let's hope for the best and hope that does not happen. This watermelon. What other memes we got?
Oh my God! And this one was near dear to my heart because I'm not gonna lie, it's true. When your wife asks you've been working out, she's like,
there's a picture of Dusty Rhodes inside of a steel cage flexing. Yeah.
How'd you know? Hey.
Yeah, man boob's still intact, babe. I love you so much.
Yeah, you know, I shed a little bit down, baby. Yeah.
Happy too. You look like little homie from off of the Sandlot. No, the Sandlot. When he was like, like, no, you ain't got no muscle there, little tubby boy. You ain't got no muscle. Nutty Professor too, though. Hercules.
Hey, remember when he did that shit at the?
It's just like, no, there's no muscle there, none whatsoever.
He was really pushing so fucking hard.
And I met him once, him and his brother, when they did their movie, The White Tees or whatever, that was on Netflix years ago. We had interviewed them out in Atlanta for this now defunct television show that we were a part of years ago. But they were cool. They were cool in person. Big as fuck, but cool.
Like, yo, just humongous.
Would love to see them in a wrestling ring. That'd have been funny. We got any more memes?
Man, that's it, man. Let's get out these memes.
The memes.
From when you're leaving, nice shirt. Does it come in your size? Do I come to your job and smack the broom out your hand? Something needs to happen with this comedy thing right now.
I heard all the stuff you did then. Does that count?
No. You never listen. I'm just kidding.
No. All right. Well, let's go outside then. Let's go outside and play. Let's go outside and play and play and play and play and play and play. Yeah. Let's go outside and play and play and play and play. It ain't a whole lot. There she talk. I ain't did this in a while. There she go. It
Yeah,
ain't a whole lot.
what we
We
got,
touched on it a little bit, touched on it just a little bit, leaving out of that long ass draft that we had. But Dark Side of the Ring announced their new season. They got
bro?
some very interesting episodes coming up for this new season 4, I believe it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
We got Chris Candino and Tammy Stitch, which should be interesting. We
yeah.
got Magnum TA. We got Adrian Adonis. We got Doink the Clown, Junkyard Dog, Marty Jannetty, Bam Bam Bigelow, Abdullah the Butcher, Bash at the Beach 2000. Excuse
Oh
me, and the
God,
Graham family. Which one of these episodes are you looking forward to the most?
two that I'm looking forward to, not looking forward to.
Oh,
Well, no, the one that I'm looking forward to, not looking forward to. One I'm looking forward to because I just heard his name at PCW Ultra, so that was, But the one that I'm looking forward to, not looking forward to, is goddamn Bash at the Beat 2000, because that I remember that. That was, when I say, the most awkward pay-per-view, especially as a kid, seeing this shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
I'm not
why
sure
are
if I saw it or not. I
that,
think
that,
I was already tapped out on WCW by the time the
because
2000s came.
if I'm yeah, I remember this. This is about the time Vince Russo doing all his bullshit, and then goddamn it was the goddamn world title match. It was Hulk Hogan supposed to go up against goddamn
Wasn't he in all black, but he wasn't an NWO member anymore?
yep, there we go.
Mm.
And supposed to go up against Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett comes to the ring, lays down. Hulk is looking confused. Goddamn, Vince Russo comes in. He was like, "You wanted the title, right? Get that shit. Get it. Go ahead." What's it called? Then Hulk Hogan reluctantly like put his foot on Jeff Jarrett and got the pin, but he was like, "Man, this is some bullshit. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy." But the crazy part is, I felt like, because like I said, like, remember I was born in '91, so like my real wrestling, like really watching old enough and everything, like really to know what's going on, was around 2000, like just at
Mm-hmm.
2000. So to me, it looked like this is where he really got his big, break. I know, Booker T still being, like Harlem Heat and everything, but this is when, because it's like out of nowhere, this happened. So then they were like, no, we want to give y'all a good match or a right match. That's how they end up having 2 world title matches, and they put Booker T versus Hulk Hogan.
Hmm.
And then Booker T ended up winning.
Okay.
And I was like, but it was so confusing out of a kid, because again, I wasn't a Smark at that time. I didn't know backstage shit. I'm just watching this shit. So to see Jeff Jarrett lay down, not know why the fuck he laid down. Vince Russo mad, not knowing what the fuck he was shooting pretty much. And I don't know what he was shooting about. And Hulk was looking like, what the fuck? Everybody was looking like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, nah. So you're going to be looking forward to that episode very much then to find out what the hell happened. What was going
like I
on?
said, I'm looking forward to it, like to find out, but then I'm not looking forward to it because I don't want to relive that, because it was so awkward. And again, as so many people talk about, it shows how stupid Vince Russo was. Like, just why would you do some bullshit like this? Just like the whole brawl for it all, would like come to find out the reason why that whole shit came was because he was mad at Bradshaw and because he was too pussy to fight Bradshaw 1-on-1. That's why.
Bradshaw got this shit knocked stupid.
So it just like that. You feel me? So it's like, what the fuck, man? So that, and then the Chris Candido one I'm looking forward to, because we just saw Franchise at PCW, and of course he mentioned mentioned on his name along with Bam Bam Bigelow. So definitely looking forward to that one too. He at PCW talking about how he was telling about the history of 3 Count. He was saying how especially their rivalry with the 4 Horsemen. He was like, "What y'all did at 4, we can do with 3." And he was just telling about it. And so like when he mentioned them and gave them their heavenly shout outs, man, it was like, wow, man, I really want to see that story. And I wonder if they're going to touch on it on both stories, so they have both of them right there.
I mean, yeah, they definitely have, and I wouldn't even be surprised to see Franchise on that episode.
Exactly. So I'm like on both of them actually. So that'll be dope.
Yeah. I mean, well, they're going to be joint. It's going to be one episode. So, well, you mean on the Bam Bam Bigelow one too? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm saying, yeah. So I'm saying Chris Sandino and Bam Bam Bigelow will be like that would be cool to see.
Yeah. For me, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of interesting names here. AL Dub is in the building. He says, "What's up, y'all? A little late, but I'm here. Red cups up
you
to
all
you.
good. You all long
Red
time.
cups
Anytime
up to you. Red cups.
We on SP time, smart psychology time. Anytime you come, you on time, bro. Anytime you come, you on time.
It's a lot of interesting names on here. A lot of informative episodes that I'll really be sitting in front of the television for. Chris Candino and Tammy Stitch being one, Adrian Adonis being another. Even though that might be a little, it might be the most interesting story here. Magnum TA, I wasn't really a fan of, but I knew who he was, so that'll be good and informative. Junkyard Dogs is going to be sad.
I never thought about Doink the Clown. I never thought about
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Junkyard Dogs is going to be sad. I remember exactly where I was at when I got the news that he passed. I was actually watching Shotgun Saturday night while I shouldn't have been watching it. I was still in middle school at that time, living in the Nickerson Gardens. So I just told on myself. Marty Jannetty's is going to be.
Hey, it's about time, nigga. We got to get it all out now.
Marty Jannetty's is going to be sad. Bam Bam Bigelow's is going to be sad as well. One that might frighten me to death because I was always scared of this man as a young man, as AO Dub says, Abdullah should be good, and that is of Abdullah the Butcher. Yeah, dude used to scare the shit out of me as a kid, and I never really understood or knew why he was what he was and all that and everything, but definitely, like I never even like went back a whole lot to retouch and refresh on Abdullah just because it was just one of those fears. Like, just dude was just wild. He was a savage. One of the early day savages or whatever, the wrestling game. So that's definitely gonna be a grand ass episode. Like I said, Bash at the Beach. I wasn't too familiar with. I mean, I have small memories, but I was pretty much done with WCW at the time. The Graham family would be informative. Probably a little boring for me, but not that much. But Doink the Clown, that's going to be an interesting one.
Yo, like
it's going to be a real interesting one.
What was his story? Like, I never thought about that shit. Like,
I just want to learn how many Doinks there were, because there were reports that there were a lot of different Doinks. So who knows? Who knows? But that's gonna be a very, very interesting. I mean, anything about a clown is gonna be interesting. So can't wait to check that one out. I don't know what order those episodes are going to be playing or anything like that, but I cannot wait to watch. This season looks to be very damn good.
It might be so good. We might have to have a talk, bro. We might have to have a talk. You know, yeah.
Maybe on a Monday show where we got some space and opportunity to talk about some other things. Then
that part,
we can start digging into other different shows before we talk about Raw or after we talk about Raw. We'll have space and time.
Yeah, got you.
But word, that's all the dirt sheet news that I wanted to touch on. You know what I'm saying? Pause. So yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Let's stop touching on shit and get out of here. Let's fuck out. Stop. I said stop. And you just eating watermelon while these motherfuckers touching my shit. It's your fault.
Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. You'll survive. You will survive. Damn.
Come on, bro. I think we gotta get some fast count going on, bro. While you over here snacking on shit.
That was the last piece. That was a big piece. That's it. Wow. The shit that goes on in my mind. I'm glad half of it doesn't come out. The half that does come out, just imagine the half that doesn't.
Pause! What?
Well, I ain't even say shit.
You did.
Forget that. So I might as well say the shit that was in my head. Like that last piece of watermelon really filled my mouth up.
Exactly.
That last piece of watermelon was really thick.
I don't want to know about shit that's filling your mouth up.
When I bit into that last piece of watermelon, all the juice just there.
Pause! What?
That nigga. Oh! I love it. I love it.
Whoa.
Oh shit! I love it. I love it. I love it. Turn it down a little bit and do it again. Come on, come on.
It only can be unlocked. You can't just ask for it. You gotta earn it.
Oh man, fast count, man. Hit that fast count there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time up.
Time up, time up. Okay, the shades is coming off, so you already know what that means. Let's get into it. Impact Wrestling, fast count, really quick, really quick, really quick, really quick. Let me move this. Bow. There you go. There you go. Do we have? Oh, we do have one. Oh, look at that. Nope, that's not it. Whoa, there it is. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah. So on this past episode of Impact Wrestling, we had Jordan Grace starting off the show, defeating Masha Slamovich. Pretty cool match. Pretty cool match. There was she goes by the Juggernaut. How long has she been going by the Juggernaut for? Do you know?
Oh, it's been a while. You talking about? Yeah, it's been
Jordan
a while.
Grace since she lost the thickness and gained the buffness. Is that when?
It's been since the thickness, but then when she got the more buffer, they really was heavily calling her Juggernaut. Now I'm like, then she really did look like Juggernaut because she was real big. Now she slimmed and got muscle, so it's like she just like where there's no muscle, she just skin.
Yeah.
And then where
she's still jiggly in the places she need to be jiggly.
She is though. I'm like, all right.
But Jordan Grace defeated Masha Slamovich. There was a video package recapping the career of Nick Aldis after his return to Impact Wrestling. So they indeed visited his Magnus days and things of that nature.
Go ahead, keep going.
Impact World Heavyweight Champion Steve Macklin came to the ring and called out PCO ahead of their match in Emergence. PCO made his entrance but was attacked by Rajah Singh and Shira. PCO fought them off and hit a moonsault on Singh before Santino Marella made a match between Singh and PCO official. He made that match to start right now. So PCO went ahead and defeated Rajah Singh. The fact that PCO is doing moonsaults off the top rope is crazy. I didn't think in this match, I didn't think he was going to make it. I didn't think he was going to make it at all. but it definitely, he hit it. I was like, ooh, that was a close-ass call. That was a close call like a motherfucker. Cody Deaner and the Design cut a promo backstage with Deaner saying that he trusted Sami Callihan, but was disappointed in Callihan betraying them. Deaner promised to make Callihan every single ounce of pain imaginable. So he was going to make him feel all that. Knockouts. Yeah. Impact Knockouts Tag Team Champions, the Coven, being Taylor Wilde and Kylan King, did a ritual backstage ahead of Wilde's match against Deonna Purrazzo later in the night, as AO Dub said PCO is going to die in the ring. That's terrible. Don't say that. Happy to see
Atlas.
Atlas. I was about to say Aladi. Happy to see Aladi back in Impact.
Aladi. Arabian Nights on Impact Wrestling.
Oh, stupid. My non-wrestling comment. How about them Lakers? Get that shit off the screen. Get that shit out of here, man.
Don't nobody read all the comments.
You read it then. I'm not reading that. Can't believe I almost finished that statement. Nobody cares.
Let's go.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Throw me off my game. They did a ritual backstage ahead of Wilde's match against Deonna Purrazzo and Purrazzo. Yeah. In the main event, Johnny Swinger started his 50-win streak, or tried to, as he defeated El Dinerico, who was actually Zicky Dice underneath the mask, and them idiots got caught after the match after Johnny Swinger picked up the win. Very easy win. Santino Marella confronted Erico, the Ricio, I don't know, whatever the nigga was calling himself. And and Swinger backstage with Marella revealing that Dinerico, the Dicey whatever, was actually Zeiss Dickey or Zicky Dice.
Whoa. Pause. What?
He walked out at a shot limit. That's not fair. That is not fair. That is not fair. Sheldon G confronted Kenny King backstage after talking trash to Channing Decker. And King told Gene that he had potential, but that would have mean nothing if he did not have something to earn for him. King told Gene to keep his head on a swivel and focus on himself to succeed. Bullet Club's ABC, Austin, Ace Austin and Chris Bay defeated the Design, Alan Angels, and Big Con with Dina at ringside. AO Dub says, did y'all ever see Zicky Dice in NWA? He was so much better in NWA than he has been in Impact. No, I did not, because I only recently started watching NWA, and Classic doesn't watch NWA at all.
And also, no, wait, I watched it before all this bullshit happened. So I did watch it. I don't know who Dickie Dice is, who this man talking about, but Ziggy Dice. I think I do believe I do remember seeing him before, and as he did say, he's in Impact. He's more of a comedy act now,
Yeah.
So it's like, he's not. Yeah, take it too serious.
Yeah. ABC got the win there as Sami Callihan got involved and caused the Design the match, distracting them by attacking Dina at ringside. So there's that story that's happening. Jessica and Rosemary, Jesus, we're backstage talking about the reigning tag titles, and they kind of mentioned Taya Valkyrie, asking where she was at, and Rosemary said that she was in her own personal hell right now, and we'll see what we'll see if it's an actual hell, but she started off not so great. But they were met by Crazy Steve, and he's trying to reunite Decay, but we'll see where that goes. Jessica really popped, and she said your line. She said with a C and a K because she's sick with it. So yeah,
see,
you might have some beef there.
I am an originator, but it's okay.
You might have some beef there. Jody Threat, who looked damn good, defeated here we go with more names.
There we go. Thank you.
AO Dub says, I used to watch before Tyrus became champ. I quit watching when they put the belt on Tyrus. Tyrus is the worst wrestler I've ever seen. I started watching right before that, and I've kept up ever since. So I don't know what that means. Jody Threat picked up a win over somebody whose name I can't pronounce, but she definitely looked good, and the crowd was chanting, "She's a threat, she's a threat." Killer Kelly cut a promo backstage saying that she wants another tango with Masha Slimovic after their encounter at Hardcore War. Gia Miller interviewed Frankie Kazarian backstage, where Kazarian detailed his road in his career during his multiple phases on Impact Wrestling. The second part of the interview will air next week. Wasn't a bad interview. Very, very, very informative sit down for anybody who's not familiar with Frankie Kazarian, you know what I'm saying, Kaz. And he told his story of his early days and Impact starter days. So definitely go ahead and check that out if you did not get a chance to see that. A major surprise is set to be announced for next week, which we already know if you've got social media, and we're going to talk about that just a little bit after we're done with this. Indian Impact, there was an Impact World Knockouts Championship match as Deonna Purrazzo defended and retained against Taylor Wilde with Kylan King at the ringside. The Coven attacked Purrazzo after the match, but Jordan Grace made the save to end the broadcast. That was Impact Wrestling, but that big announcement that they're talking about is going to take place. It's already been picking up on social media, so it ain't really no spoiler at this point. Trinity, the debut of Trinity with a live mic is happening in Impact Wrestling, and damn it, she looked good. She looked good. Definitely carrying the glow all the way to Impact Wrestling. As Mercedes Monet was actually there as well in a big ass hat trying to hide, but somebody got a picture of her anyways. And man, what a moment. Also, Trinity has her first match, which is already taking place today.
So excited.
5 p.m. our time, because it's happening at 8 p.m. Eastern time in Chicago. Spring Slugfest, as she's going against Kylan King, and you actually just saw Kylan King in action live.
Exactly.
In person, so.
And her match with goddamn Viva Van was so good. She is like, oh my god, she's so good in that ring. So seeing her and Trent, oh, I'm so excited. I'm tuning in.
Yeah,
We might have something to talk about. We might
have
a
fire.
little something to talk about on Monday.
But
might have a little something to talk.
Trinity and Impact, how you feel?
I am actually happy for her, and also, you know what? I'm gonna say this too. I'm happy for Impact. Like I fuck that shit. Everybody talking about, oh, well, it's a demotion. Actually, shit. She are like, they're talking about, well, you know, y'all talking about, oh, well, WWE is the big top. Well, here's the thing. If that's the case, she already made it to the big top. Now she over here just giving gems. Think about it that way.
There's been plenty of people that have left from WWE, went to Impact, became a bigger star, and went back to WWE.
This is like, yeah, go ahead.
Now, I just feel like this is a great move, as opposed to going to AEW or anywhere else. This is perfect, I believe. She's going to be able to shine the way that she should have been shining in WWE, because for the longest, even when she was a Funkadactyl, I was just like, she's good. She's the one out of this bunch, out of these three.
Funko?
Yeah, she was a funky. She was a funky. I used to watch before Tyrus. Okay. Next, yeah. AL Dub says great interview with Cass, but why do they need it on Impact? It's not building a storyline. He's not retiring. I thought it was weird. You know, people just need to be reintroduced to Cass for those that aren't familiar with Cass or whatever. So
it's like a new generation now. Yeah,
it's due. It's definitely due. The Impact Knockouts division has been the best women's division in any promotion for a long time, says AO Dub. I agree. I can see that. I can feel that. They definitely have a lot of stuff popping.
I always said the way I found out about like real women's wrestling, aside from the bra and panties matches, it was way before the women's revolution. It was Impact Wrestling. It was the knockouts. Like, I'm over here watching Mickie James in the goddamn cage match with goddamn Victoria, now named Tara, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this would have never happened in the.
They was putting on before the names started getting in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I caught on to TNA wrestling and things of that nature in the early days. You know what I'm saying? With the six-sided ring and all of the excitement and everything. So it was really cool before the Hulk Hogan era and all that bullshit. So it was really interesting. But I can't wait to see what Trinity does in Impact. I know it's going to be very enjoyable. I'm going to be locked in, as I have been locked in these past couple of months to Impact. You know, surprising how much more wrestling I started watching just because WWE starts stinking up the bunch. But Circle of Debate is in the house. Red Cup says to you, Circle of Debate. What's going on? They say Trinity will help elevate the women's roster in Impact. Great pickup for them. For sure, she will have more TV time on Impact and dream matches she will have with that roster. Definitely, it's going to be it's a great look, great look. I cannot wait to see everything that transpires.
Like people that's talking about, oh well, haha, she let Sasha put her out tonight. No, this is all the plan. The main plan was to do what they love and also be appreciated for what they can bring. So guess what? They're going to be damn sure been appreciated in New Japan. Check.
They got different dreams. They got different goals.
And that too. And that
damn Marks, shut up, because Mercedes is always there at the show to support Trinity in the lane that she wants to drive in. AO Dub says, so happy that Trinity is impacting that. Wale Mania, she told us to kick back and just wait to see what's going to take place. Wait to see what's going to happen. So she definitely had plans in store, and they starting to unfold. The one thing that I hate, get back to live shows, Impact. Get back to live shows, because then things like this take place to where, and it's going to pull in viewers. It's definitely going to pull in viewers. You know what I'm saying? But I would have loved to have it have been a shock moment, a surprise moment, and things of that nature. But it's taking over. Social media is blowing up, so everybody better fucking tune in this coming Thursday when Impact is running their show, so they can actually see Trinity get their thing on. AO Dub says Mercedes and Trinity have bettered themselves. Fuck WWE. Fuck the E. Fucking E's.
Yeah, because I said fuck the E because I got the F on. So yeah.
Oh, you put the F back in.
I put the F back in. So fuck the E. Fuck the E.
But continuing with Fast Count, we are on to ROH now. And yeah, Athena is killing the game in ROH women's
Man,
division. She's the champ for a reason. She defeated Lady Frost via forearm strike in the ROH Women's World Championship Proving Grounds match. After the match, she attacked Frost and posed with her title. We had a video package of the Kingdom, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Maria Kanellis. They
I
talked
got
about their
something
issues
for you.
with Top
I
Flight and
got something
Action
for you.
Andrade, which they believe they are trying to steal the spotlight from them. They said that they would get their revenge on everyone who participated in the Shoot for the Sky ladder match, since they also stole their moment. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting story and things of that
Yeah.
nature. Let's see what else. La Faction in Gobble with Preston Pence. With Preston
Wait, who? Who?
Pence. La Faction in Gobble.
Who are you, the gobbledygooker? Nigga? What the fuck?
In Gobbernat in
The gobbler?
Gobbernabble.
Oh my god.
Was young was skinny when I needed to gobble over a word for me.
Whoa.
Preston Vance and Roosh defeated the infantry of Charlie Bravo and Sean Dean via
Are you sure
Roosh's
that's what you
Bulls
wanted to gobble
horn on Bravo's win. Shut up. Best friends Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor defeated two guys. AO Dub says this week and last week ROH felt a little down after the first couple of weeks, which were really good. I kind of agree there. This episode was like, I watched it, but I wasn't watching it. It was kind of playing in the background.
It kind of felt like after, I don't know why, but it felt like after Darius' injury, it felt like some stuff was being kind of, especially in the tag team.
Los and Gobby Nobby. Gobble Nobby. Oh man, our family was on TV this week as well, no, not all of them, not on this show, but Brian Cage was here. Embassy Forever with Prince Nana. He defeated Leon Ruff with a modified cloverleaf. Dark Order, Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. It's crazy. Just been really seeing Stu. Well, no, we saw him on AEW, but he's been shown more in ROH as of late. It's interesting.
Both Dark Order, period. But yeah. I think didn't they originate in ROH?
Dark Order? That I am unsure of. They were called something else. I know. I remember that.
Yeah.
But, Super Smash Brothers or something like that. I don't know.
That too, but I think the Dark Order even did like originate in like in the way out, like or yeah, when they left ROH,
yeah, possibly. They defeated the Truth Busters, the losers. Jeeves K and Sonny Kiss with a Slim J. Via
I thought it was the Trust Busters. Okay, keep going.
Truth. All of them suck.
I don't trust that shit. I don't trust them.
Yeah. We had a backstage interview with Christopher Daniels, and he was asked what was next for his career in ROH. And it was weird to me because he says, I'm not a rookie, I'm a vet, so I should be shooting straight for the top. And then he aimed for the middle, as he said he's going to be going. He's going to his next target is Samoa Joe, who is the ROH television champion.
I should be right for the top.
I was like, that shot did not, that shot did not work out too well. But okay, I get it because he's got history with Samoa Joe.
He said he was gonna reach for the top. They went right for the middle, like he were.
I'm gonna just get this right here.
I don't have my ladder. Today.
My vision is off.
My eye.
Terrible. As AL Dub says, I do like Cage modified cloverleaf. It looks nasty. Sky Blue defeated Diamante, who was shooting her ass off in her entrance and all through the match, you know what I'm saying, because she got them buck shots in her theme song. She was letting off. But she lost to a quick roll up after the match. Athena came out to the entrance ramp, stared down Sky Blue and stomped on Sky Blue's hat and called her next shot or whatever. We had Lee Moriarty defeated Rocky Romero in a damn good match with Big Bill at ringside, and Big Bill definitely got involved and gave Rocky Romero a power bomb onto the apron, amongst other things, which gave Lee Moriarty the win. But afterwards, we had a backstage segment with Romero, and he challenged Moriarty to a pure rules match since Moriarty cheated to win. So that's going to be another damn good match, and can't wait to see who pulls out that victory. And then in the main event of all main events to have, Blake Christian defeated Gringo Loco via springboard 450 splash. Very, very odd main event for them to have.
Well, the thing with Ring of Honor has like always been that way, low-key. Like they just had matches. Until they notice where Blake Christian and Gringo Loco was my favorite. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like they just had matches, like great matches. That's all they had. You feel me? Like almost every rivalry, like go ahead, they had their top title rivalries, but almost every rivalry was a dope rivalry. It's just wrestling. That's all it's been. You feel me? Yeah. Like notice like on ROH, since you probably seen it, it's like they've had so far the ROH championship match on the main event. They had it start the show. They had it in the middle of the show. They just go.
Yeah, you don't know where they're gonna put a match at on ROH. They just gonna have it. So there's that. AEW Rampage. This is Rampage. Started off and you know what? I'll say this real quick. Jay White and Juice Robinson, Bullet Club Gold. They defeated Ricky Starks and Sean Spears by pinfall, with White's pinning Spears with a Blade Runner, and it was a very, very, very interesting pin at that. But so I finally heard Sean Spears' theme, and I heard what you mean when you said it's a rendition of his theme from NXT.
Yeah,
it's not better. It's actually great value. Better. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying for me, it's not better. It's very great value style. I'm mad that he had to take an L, but I understand in this story it's all about Ricky Starks and Jay White. So I'm looking at Juice Robinson to take a loss to Ricky Starks on this Wednesday. But excuse me. But yeah, I mean, they announced him as the perfect 10 and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he is now like he pretty much took on the perfect 10 persona again.
Yeah.
But like
not advance is done being 10, you know.
Right, exactly.
But I just
I just thought about that's right, because that can be now there's not 210. Wow.
Yeah. So, but that theme sucks. I'm mad. I like the original, but yeah, whatever. The Hardys are looking for Isaiah Cassidy and they can't find him, and the Firm kidnapped Isaiah. They have him backstage, and Ethan Page. What happened?
You hear that in the background? If you my mic, I got the Gardeners. The Gardeners are here. I don't know if you hear this.
Oh well, yeah, I do, but it's all good. The Hardys are looking for Isaiah. Isaiah is found backstage with the Firm, and Ethan Page demands that their match against Jeff Hardy in the compound take place next week. They ain't waiting no more. And he says if they let them know that if they agree to the match next week, then they'll let Isaiah Cassidy go. And they agreed to the match, and they let Isaiah Cassidy go with one of those Big Show, the Kurt Angle choke slams from up above to the concrete floor. Only this time, Isaiah Cassidy's leg wasn't broken. He wasn't bleeding out the back of his head like Kurt Angle was. So
that blood was just so. You know what?
WWE. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was maybe a little bit higher or whatever. So
no, but you know, it looked like somebody just ran up and just squirted some syrup and then said, "All right,
lay back on it." But yeah, we'll see if Isaiah Cassidy will be a part of that match or not at the compound, but he should. Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee defeated two guys. After which they had a stare down with Swerve Strickland and our homies, the Embassy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. Because they're the homies. I ain't gonna say nothing because they're the homies, but I don't know whose idea this was, but it wasn't a good one.
It's Swerve. Remember, he said hoods up. They are.
I got that.
They are the moguls. Did you see what's about? Did you see Nana's?
Yeah, and he didn't have his on all the way. And
he had the Jim and Crescent one, but he was there. All like,
his was down, but I don't know.
Hey, can you imagine robbing somebody with the Jim encrusted Scully like just give me the money?
No.
Like,
I literally like picked the shit off of his mask and give it to him. Like, here you go. Here you go.
here you go. Ain't you a prince? Like,
It's
give it a
like
month.
man, you jacking me for what you
Like,
already
hold
got.
on.
Come
At
on,
least
man.
Khan look like he can.
Yeah.
Khan and Toa look like at least they could do something. Like,
I mean, Toa had too much forehead out. Like you just, I don't know. I said I wasn't gonna say that because they're the hubbies. Leave me alone. Tay Mello comes out, talks shit to her husband Sammy Guevara about him not being actual friends with MJF and him wanting to be a champion. I understood what she was trying to get to, but probably wasn't the best segment for me. Anna, all the ass J. That's right, Anna, all the ass J. Choke me, Anna. She defeated Ashley Diembois, and she gets attacked by Julia Hart after the bell, and they have a short little fight that ends in a stalemate. Yeah, I seen people talking shit about Anna J and how she doesn't have ass, so I kind of like looked at it a little bit more this match and was just like, ooh, she kind of doesn't, but she kind of does.
she
Still,
does.
I don't know.
Like,
She does, but it's not the fattest. You know, it works for her. It works for her.
Like, it's a little booty. It's a little booty.
Yeah.
It's a little booty. Like, almost same thing. I'm sorry, Ty. It's a little booty.
Yeah,
It's a booty, but it's a little booty.
Kind of made me upset. The Outcast says Sriracha, whatever, will win her match on Dynamite against Willow Nightingale. Yeah, because they wouldn't say she'd lose it. Saraya versus Willow on Dynamite this week. I'll be
Let's
tuning
go,
in.
Willow. I told you I want all the great stuff for Willow. Come on.
The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass defeated well, hey, at least they're making it easy for me because I was gonna say 3 guys, but they said 3 jobbers, so that's about it. And they beat them up before the match, during the match, and after the match. While Max Caster was rapping, niggas was getting punched because they was running up like this goofy shit.
It's crazy.
Jay Lethal defeated Cash Wheeler by pinfall as Sanjay Dutt got involved, and Mark Briscoe was out there as an enforcer and everything, but it was too much for him to enforce, trying to keep the peace between all his friends. And that is how our AEW Rampage went off the air. And you know, that's it. That's all we got for Fast Count, because it's time to talk about this draft. So you know what I'm saying, on the way out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time up.
Time up. And since we heard that bell, you might as well ring that bell. Ring that bell once again. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. SmackDown happened. Didn't really feel like it
did it?
Any storylines further other than Rhea Ripley and Zelina. But yeah, the draft happened. Let me see if I can pull up these matches real quick just to say that the matches happened. Oh wow. Tamina Snuka might be leaving WWE soon, is on the dirt sheet.
We got some more. Bro. I got some more that was added. Yeah, I got some that was added.
Interesting. But let me see before we get to these draft picks and then the extra draft picks that came after which. Where art thou? Here we go. We getting there. Damn, it's taking a long time to get there.
Man, okay, here we go. You're coming like Veer. Stop.
Man. So as far as the matches are concerned, LA Knight defeated Butch in a pretty good match. Pretty good match. LA Knight finally got a win. Yeah. So happy. Let's see what else. The Street Profits defeated LWO and Braun Strowman and Ricochet in a triple threat tag match for reasons. Zelina Vega defeated Sonya Deville in what wasn't such a great match, but she had a little scuffle with Rhea Ripley after the match where she countered the Riptide with a DDT. Pretty cool. Man, we had a little skirmish in between the OC and the Viking Raiders, and we'll talk about that because that was pretty cool. Well, not that
That's
was
just
pretty.
cool.
Not that was cool, but something else that was connected to that was cool.
Yeah.
And then Shinsuke Nakamura got attacked backstage by Karrion Kross. That match is happening next week. Paul Heyman and the Usos, yeah, whatever. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens went ahead and defeated the Usos to retain their WWE Tag Team
Ready for
Championships.
paradise.
But what was really, 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 really the seller no sell of the night was this WWE draft. The
Period.
draft, the draft, the draft, the draft. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so for starters, these were the names that were up for draft consideration for this first night, and that was Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Bobby Lashley, Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, and Sonya Deville, Cody Rhodes, Damage Control of Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai, Dexter Loomis, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Edge, all of Hit Row, all of Imperium, Lacey Evans, Matt Riddle, all of Maximum Male Models, Mustafa Ali, Natalia, Omos with MVP, Shinsuke Nakamura, the bloodline of just Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, The Miz, all of OC, which was AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Michin, the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders with Valhalla, and select NXT superstars. So that was the list that dropped before SmackDown came on air of names available to be drafted. And it started off with Triple H coming out to say that there's going to be a draft and everything goes into effect May 8th after Puerto Rican Backlash. But since the number one draft pick has all the belts, and he was selected to SmackDown, Raw's gonna get the new World Heavyweight Championship. But there's still gonna be a tournament to crown that champion at Night of Champions that features Raw and SmackDown superstars. Which is dumb as shit because it cancels out the whole draft.
That's why that's why I have not been worried about shit about breaking up the story of Cody, really. And everybody said, oh, but what have been a brand split? There have never been a real brand split. There have never been a real. The only time there's been a real brand split was really right there in the Ruthless Aggression era. That's it. Other than that, right now, like from I'll say from what would you say? From 15?
I don't
or
know.
further back. But
No,
I'll say
further
20
back.
Further back. So let's say from 2010. 2010?
When they first started this shit again, well, no, I won't say again. When they first started it in the early 2000s, I feel like that was the only time that it really actually mattered.
It was legit.
Like,
it was mattered.
all the way up until maybe 2010. Everything after that is just like, what the fuck? And I don't know why I had any expectations for the draft to make anything any different for people to be on the roster and stay on a roster, but obviously after May 8th, that still ain't the truth with this fucking tournament to crown a new world heavyweight champion. Dumb as shit. What if a SmackDown superstar wins? Anyways, I guess that's the what's the rule that they had? The rule that didn't make sense.
When they swapped the damn championships?
No. The rule when people could just come and go as they please or whatever from whatever show.
Yeah, the credit rule or some shit like that.
I don't know, something dumb as shit.
Yeah, when they swap one person for another person, like okay, if we get him, we get. But yeah, man, it's like if you think about right now, like even that though, the swapping shit. Because I'm like, think about it. Most likely, the U.S. champion will have to go to SmackDown. Most likely. The goddamn of course the SmackDown
and that shit is stupid. That shit is dumb.
Swap. They're gonna have to swap, bro.
That shit is fucking stupid.
Do that again unless Triple H finds a better way, and I hope you do a better way of christening this swapper or whatever, or like maybe be a match or whatever, but still like even before they swap, they have to have a match or something. But it's like if they just hand it over like they did for the tag team titles before. Oh,
or that dumbass women swap between
I
Charlotte and Becky and just.
I'm put like this. I'd be damned if I see Gunther just give up his goddamn championship.
Don't be
without
shocked.
a fight.
Well, you know,
Gunther?
for those
Gunther.
titles, it won't be no type of swap. It's just gonna be like the Intercontinental Championship is over here now, the U.S. Championship is over here now. But these tag titles, or the women's titles, anyways,
no, but that's what I mean. The women's titles, that's gonna be
each round. Bullshit. 4 picks around each round. I'm already upset because this draft has no excitement whatsoever to it because of the way that they treat the draft, the way that they treat brands after such. And now I'm not even getting anybody could go anywhere. I'm not even getting that because people are being grouped up and paired together. As Triple H came out to give the first round picks, which are 4 picks each show. He starts with SmackDown, and SmackDown gets Roman Reigns, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and Solo Sikoa with Paul Heyman in tow. And they were announced as the Bloodline, so without the Usos at this point. Right. Usos might find their way over on Raw this coming Monday. Cody Rhodes is the number 1 pick for Raw. Okay, cool. So already right there, nobody switches brands. We got the first brand switch of Bianca Belair, who is the current Raw Women's Champion, and she's coming to SmackDown. So we'll see Queen. Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. To be honest, what I would like to see happen is for Rhea Ripley to stay put on SmackDown and for them to have a unification match and then just introduce a new women's champion on Raw and change these fucking belts, give us one, whatever, however. But I don't want to see that at the same time because Rhea Ripley deserves to have her run, as does Bianca Belair. So we'll see what they do. Becky Lynch also stays on Raw as she is their second pick. This first round, do you sell or no sell?
The only reason I kind of sell would be for Roman and Solo because again they add to storyline of the Bloodline, but just the Bloodline. The Cody Rhodes move because fuck brand split. I already know he's gonna be on SmackDown sometime, and like I said, even if it's all the way to WrestleMania, they're gonna meet each other again. So Bianca Belair, I'm selling for that. Becky Lynch, I'm not gonna lie, was a little bit of a you know, I thought she was gonna be second round actually. End up being first.
Yeah. So that's interesting. AL Dub says, why does SmackDown get Roman and Solo?
Because they got Paul Heyman.
I don't know. They don't make no. Like I said, this draft is not a draft. This draft ain't drafting.
It's supposed to be because they got Paul Heyman and he paired them up. But notice that he paired. But Paul Heyman did the favor for them, but not the
story.
Usos.
The story.
They will call it the Bloodline without the Usos. So.
Yeah, so that's story reason for that, but people continue to get sent with each other for the rest of this draft. So it was stupid. Yeah. Very, 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 very stupid. Aubrey James is in the building.
What up, Ops?
How you doing? They said if they were going to have Bianca lose her title reign, she should have lost to Asuka at WrestleMania. Yeah. L Dub says Cody was always going to be on the show opposite of Roman because Cody is winning the new belt. They say that, but it'll be dumb if he did. But we'll see what happens.
As I said before, if that's true, they pretty much made his story from striving to be the champion to striving to be one of the champions.
A champion. Anyways, SmackDown continues, and I guess I don't know. I'm refereeing. I'm refereeing for that first round. But I'm too high for this draft. RVD is out to read some draft results, as well as Michael, not PS, but Michael UH Hayes. And I say UH because that's Michael Uncle Howdy Hayes. Look at that hat. Look at the hair. He's been Uncle Howdy this whole damn time.
Yeah, rebel what you are. Rebel in what you are high.
This whole damn time. AO Dub says, "Oh, it will be dumb, but that's WWE, of course." As Aubrey says, Cody winning that Constellation title, that is really gonna fuck Cody up if they give him that.
Oh
That
God,
Jesus. That's the
it's gonna
title
take
that
all
his
the
father
adrenaline of
did
that.
win.
Right.
His father won that title. So let's not just don't get me started. But yeah, we got RVD and Uncle Howdy out to read the results for the next round. And yeah, this first round, or however they consider it, the first night of draft picks is real SmackDown heavy. It was really, really,
Yeah, I
really
just said
SmackDown
SmackDown
heavy.
was showing their ass. SmackDown was
Yeah.
like, we gonna take this,
Yeah,
this.
yeah, it was kind of
fucking-
like you in our draft, you asshole. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take that.
First of all, that wasn't my fault. That was random.
Hey, during our draft, I did get Roman and Solo and
And I
Bianca
got Cody.
Belair.
And I got
So
Cody.
yeah, I was looking at that and I'm like, wait a minute, were they watching our draft?
Did I get
Were they
Becky?
watching our draft? I think you did. I think you did.
Yep.
I think
So,
you
all
did.
right, look at this. All
Second
right.
rounds goes as such. The Street Profits are the number one pick together.
We are number one together. Say it with me. We're number one. What? Together. Say, come on, everybody in the comments, say it, because you know you are the family too. We all are number one. What? Together. There we go. That's right. We gonna say that together. Come on. Yes.
Street Profits get the number one selection of the second round, followed by Imperium as a whole, with the Intercontinental Championship going with them to Raw. That is interesting. Street Profits go back to SmackDown. Imperium go to Raw for the first time. That should be really, really interesting. Homeboy, home show boy Edge, you know what I'm saying, returns to SmackDown. So he is back on the blue brand. Back on the blue brand.
He's on SmackDown.
And Matt Riddle stays on Raw. I don't think he's ever been a SmackDowner. But yeah.
Well, yes, he was.
When he first came up, who knows? Because the brand split fucking
Pandemic.
Brand split sucks ass. AO Dub says you didn't really think Vince, who made him be Stardust, was ever going to let him actually finish the story the right way. Oh, we give you a belt, but not that belt.
That part.
Bullshit.
Right. Oh, you could be champion, but be
the one not the champion that you want to be.
Yeah. Be just like your father. Like, no, bro. You know,
bullshit. Selling no sell for the second round. Anything there that you're excited about?
Sell, because we're still together. Hey, and number one, the Street Profits got a number one pick
in the second round.
In the second round, but still a number one pick.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that. You feel me?
There's reports that these tag titles, the branding of titles are going to be done, as they're looking to bring back the World Tag Team titles and just have the WWE tag titles. So we'll see how that shapes out, and which show actually gets the titles that exist right now that will be merged together as one. And we'll be getting new titles and shit. So hopefully, if we're not getting split up, but if we're not getting split
titles,
they should definitely put them straps back on the Street Profits, because who else deserves them in this tag team realm? Anything else there? Imperium on Raw seems like it'd be very interesting.
He's been a hard-hitting person, so Raw going hopefully he give Raw some more good ratings with his matches, because Raw needs all that they can get right now. You feel me? It's like that's all. I feel like,
and we'll get to them, because the picks that came out this morning, Raw certainly cleaned up. They certainly cleaned up, and a little bit of that doesn't make sense, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah,
I fell for the second round.
Fell for this round. I mean, I really want to be excited for the draft, and I can't say that I have been to this point.
I know.
Especially,
it felt lackluster. Lackluster.
Very much so. Very much so. So yeah, afterwards we get JBL and Teddy Long out to give their picks, to shout out their picks and whatnot for the brands. Dumb as shit, because halfway dumb as shit, because you got JBL, who was a SmackDown star, announcing the SmackDown pick, and the SmackDownness of all SmackDownist stars, as far as authority figures go, Teddy Long is announcing the Raw pick. and he couldn't even get his pick in right because he said the Misterer, the Misterer. But those picks for that round, Bobby Lashley is going to SmackDown, is going back to SmackDown because if you all remember, white shorts, green print, Bobby Lashley from way back in the day before even ECW days, he started off on SmackDown, so he's going back home. Drew McIntyre stays on Raw, I guess. What was he was?
No. Actually, no. He was on SmackDown. No, he was on SmackDown.
I mean, but
he was on SmackDown.
Officially, I guess. So
yeah, because remember
the whole Roman thing and Sheamus and all that. Okay, so Drew McIntyre goes to Raw. The OC, every single member of the OC. And that is Luke Gallows, who we were just talking about, Carl Anderson, who we were just talking about, asking where the hell they was at, Michin, Mia and AJ Styles.
Welcome
and we got
back.
a little surprise on top of that as the OC made a return to SmackDown on SmackDown, and there is AJ Styles right there in the middle in his gear. Yes, sir. AJ Styles. That was great. That was great. AL Dub says it would be just like when WWE draft Street Profits to SmackDown on Friday SmackDown, and then draft Tez to Raw on. No. Even though I know it's not gonna happen because he was already drafted, he was already a part of the draft pool, but that would like
but I was thinking that shit though because there has been switches before in draft.
Yeah, but like he's got to be eligible for the next round for the next night, and he was in this draft bag. So if they break their own rule, I'll be here for it. You know,
but here's the thing. But remember, usually even after the draft, like the initial draft's over, that's when they start doing the willing and dealing. So that could probably still happen.
We'll see, because the willing and dealing that they did here was with the rest of the people that were in this draft class. But we'll talk about it. But no. Here's where I was, and then the Miz goes to Raw, or stays on Raw, whatever. It's the Miz. Anything outside of the OC going to SmackDown that you care about here?
Other than the OC, I'm kind of like Bobby Lashley is going to be interesting. You know, I'm gonna say I'm kind of refereeing this. Bobby Lashley is going to be interesting though. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just the OC. It wasn't really like but it's like Bobby Lashley. Like I said, I haven't been on SmackDown in a while, so that's gonna be cool. AJ Styles, welcome back. I think this is the first time for Carl Anderson, right? And Luke, and of course, I think so. And Mia, but
yeah,
okay, cool.
But the house that AJ Styles built, or so he says, he's going back in with some roommates, and he's like, "Yeah, let's get this back." The excitement of Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns, or AJ Styles and Roman Reigns again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
I don't know why nobody ever thought about that comeback when he says that now. It's like, actually, SmackDown Live.
It's
the
house.
FDL is the house that you built. This is not FDL. Go back with Shane and his quads. If you want.
Stupid. The next round, which was the last round of the night, we got the boom, 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 boom. Sean. The DX members that were never DX members together, and it makes no damn sense, but here they are. Shawn Michaels and Road Dogg are here to announce the last round of picks. And I guess there was a ploy here. There was definitely a ploy here for Shawn being here and for Road Diggity Dog being there. Because here are the picks. And again, why give us the storyline of possible splitting in Damage Control when you send all of Damage Control together as
they're probably still going to split, but they're going to split in SmackDown because I feel
on
like
the same show.
On the same show, yeah. So now, like their women's division is going to have Bayley, Dakota, and Io. Think about that.
I mean, but Io and Dakota has to stay a tag team for them to have a tag team division.
So let's put it like this then. They'll have the tag team of Dakota and Io, and they'll have Bayley. So, but either way, they copped up on people for the women's division on their side.
Yeah. So as a package, and I'm guessing everybody's going to be sent as a package. Damage Control is the first pick of the last round to SmackDown. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to Raw for, I believe the first time.
Yeah, I think so. He been SmackDown since day one, like NXT into SmackDown.
Yeah. So Shinsuke Nakamura is the first WWE World Heavyweight Champion in this frame. Is not a bad pick. I'd definitely be down for that because it is deserved. It is deserved. We get the first NXT call up of Alba Fire, and as Michael Cole and myself always says, he said Isla, I say Isla, but I guess the S is silent, and that's dumb.
Is Isla.
Isla, the S is silent. Stupid. Isla Dawn. They were not really in character here for their
cry.
Their call up.
Hey, I feel it though. Hey, you get your call up, you go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You do y'all. They was going. Oh my god! It was, man.
Alba Fire, I did not expect, nor Isla Dawn. I did not expect even more, but the both of them being called up together as NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, and then they were challenged by the Dancing Girls, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter for those tag titles on NXT. So we'll see if we get a switch.
I'm ready for this last one. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Who's the last one? Who's the last one?
And my girl, I did not expect her neither to get called up, but it makes sense because the whole family got called up. Indy Hartwell, NXT Women's Champion, is now on the Raw brand with that championship, and they almost
is back, baby.
They almost made the decision to take the NXT Women's Championship off of Andy during that triple threat of last week in between Tiffany Stratton and Roxanne Perez, with Tiffany Stratton almost becoming champion. Indy also injured her ankle legitimately in that match, as we saw her in a walking boot for these selections. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the NXT Women's Championship. Nobody challenged her for that championship during this draft phase. So
Index is back.
I'm no selling that, but the family is back together. Even though
the whole family, Index,
and even though Austin Theory is being a jackass of a son or a jackass of a sibling and doesn't give a fuck about the family, he's doing his own thing. He'll probably get drafted to SmackDown on Monday. But I'll sell for those NXT call-ups because those are definitely names that I did not expect that was going to get called up.
Yeah, that was really unexpected. That really was like, and then you got to see like actual reaction. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's what I like it. That felt like an actual draft. You feel me?
Yeah. Seeing all these picks together, SmackDown at this point picked up Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Bobby Lashley, Edge, Bianca Belair, the Street Profits, Isla Dawn, or Isla Dawn, Isla Dawn, and Alba Fire, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Mi Chin, Mia Yim, AJ Styles, Io Sky, Bailey, and Dakota Kai. This looks like an interesting bunch for SmackDown roster, wouldn't you say? I'll sell for this as a whole.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like look at the and then they if you look at it this way, SmackDown picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 champions, right? Because you got the tag teams at one.
Even though these titles will not be coming with them, other than Roman Reigns and his 2 belts. Don't know what's gonna happen with Bianca and her belt, but hopefully not no dumb shit or whatever. We'll see,
and then we'll see what happens, and then we'll see. We see that they made a match for Tuesday for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. So we see if those get picked up,
if they drop them or whatever.
Yeah, if so, Katana Chance, Katana will get
Katana.
it again. Katana will get
Katana, the banana,
banana Fafana. But they'll have it again. The party girls will have the championships again.
Yeah. So Roman Reigns has already put down AJ Styles, but I don't think during this run
Yeah,
So
no.
it'll be interesting to revisit that rivalry. Bobby Lashley, I don't think they did. No. They were involved, but during Bobby Lashley and Brock's storyline when Roman
Right.
being around, so I don't think they actually had a chance to actually go against each other either.
Not a fight
Edge
like that.
Edge
Yeah.
got stacked and pinned, so hopefully that won't happen to him again. Uh, Bianca Belair is being followed by Bailey, and Me Chin is there, and EO and all that. It's going to be interesting, I guess, but nothing really fresh there happening. So yeah, I'll sell for this bunch as a whole, and then we got Raw's small hole of a bunch.
Right, like damn, like SmackDown showed out, and then they just
Uh,
like, "Hey, we here."
but they got some heat though. They got some heat
We are
as
strong.
Imperium. Walter Gunther still has the Intercontinental Championship, and he's bringing the boys with him. The Miz is staying put. Shinsuke Nakamura looking damn good on that Raw roster right there. Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre, who there were reports of him, and also Becky Lynch perhaps not renewing their contracts or coming back, but they were high draft picks, so we'll be seeing them soon. Cody Rhodes, Indy Hartwell bringing the NXT women's championship with her for the time being. We'll see what happens. They'll probably just strip her of that, and we'll get a tournament in NXT to crown a new champion. But yeah, that this is. Although I wasn't excited about the draft, I am excited of these pairings and this bunching. Uh, don't know what's going to actually happen though, and if they'll respect the brand split. But yeah, I'll sell for this picture as well as a whole.
They will for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Matt is in the building. What up, Matt? Red cups
What
up
up,
to you.
Matty?
He
Matt?
says, what up, everybody? What up, everybody? And we almost to the end of the show, so you're gonna have to go back and review everything, you know what I'm saying? So there were other names that were a part of that draft class that did not get drafted on the show. As I look here going down the list, there's Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, and Sonya Deville, Dexter Loomis, Dolph Ziggler, uh, Hit Row, Lacey Evans, Maximum Male Models, Mustafa Ali, Natalia, Omos and MVP. Let's see, the Viking Raiders with Dirty Foot Valhalla, and possibly more select NXT superstars. Matt says he's doing well today. Grand, grand, grand. So we get to the portion of this morning where more picks were announced on a television show that wasn't a television show, but hey, it is what it is. And booyah, bada bing, here's the breakdown. And Raw cleaned up as Hit Row got twos. As SmackDown got twos and fews. So speaking of SmackDown, since we're on SmackDown, Hit Row is staying put. Top Dollar, Ashanti, The Adonis, and B Fab. They are staying put.
Hit Row.
Hit Row, get those. Oh, no. And if you didn't know, now you know. Hey. So we still gonna be getting Friday bars from Top Dollar and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Lacey Evans, I never really know what show she's on, but she's been on SmackDown before. She
don't even know what character she is yet.
Yeah. Yeah. They remain on SmackDown, which is fine because SmackDown cleaned up on air, so it only made sense for Raw to be shown a whole lot more love in this little supplemental draft afterwards. And they got the Viking Raiders of Eric and Ivar and Dirty Foot Valhalla coming, and is coming with dirty feet. So the match in between Viking Raiders and the OC on next week's SmackDown, I guess, is going to be whatever it's going to be, as they already got their ass beat on their way out of SmackDown by people coming into SmackDown being the OC.
Right. So it's like, but like we were talking about now, we're already breaking the rule after this because we're gonna have a Raw superstar. Wait.
Yeah. And they said it doesn't go into effect until after Puerto Rican Backlash, but still the tournament.
Exactly.
It's like that ends at Night of Champions, which is going to be a whole month more of Raw and SmackDown. And unless they do all of the Raw superstars facing each other on Raw, and all of the SmackDown superstars facing each other on SmackDown, and then they meet up at Night of Champions.
But then does that mean that if the person on SmackDown wins that championship, they're going to Raw? And if so, that means they took this somebody from SmackDown.
Hopefully.
That
And
means Raw
with SmackDown getting as many people as they getting, they ain't gonna miss one person.
Right. So that means Raw just gonna be like, yeah, we gonna they looking like, hey, who's all in the tournament, homie? Who's all in this tournament? H, who's all in this? Hey, okay. Yeah, give me him. Give me
Dexter Loomis. Dexter Loomis stays on Raw with the rest of the way, with the rest of the family. He will get to welcome his TV wife on air with him. Damn, who was in that picture? It was Karrion Kross, Scarlett, Dexter Loomis, and who was the other chick in that picture? It made me. I think it was Shotzi.
Perhaps. Yeah, because they've been doing a lot together.
Yeah, interesting to see if they're actually dating. Anyways, Candice LeRae stays on Raw. The Maximum Male Models, Marseille Mansour and Maxine Dupree officially go to Raw, but they have been on Raw these past couple of weeks. Here's something that I'm excited about. Zoe Stark has been called up from NXT, and I say kudos. She definitely deserves it as such. Definitely deserves it. She goes up to Monday Night Raw in NXT. Hey, you guys missed out. She didn't really get to become NXT Women's Champion, but it's okay. She has a lot of potential. Can't wait to see what she does on the Raw brand. Also, another thing that I will sell for, JD McDonough got called up from NXT, and he is going to Monday Night Raw. And he is there with Drew McIntyre. He is there with Finn Balor. Pete Dunne is still on. Well, we'll see where Pete Dunne goes to this point because he hasn't been drafted.
It could happen, period. Yeah, I'm just saying main roster. I'm saying main roster. Fuck brand.
Yeah. JD on the main roster ain't a bad shot at all.
Hell yeah.
Apollo Crews didn't get to foresee his full vision because he went to NXT with the vision of becoming NXT champion, and it did not happen. So something wrong with his eyes. Something wrong with his eyes. I saw somebody comment on Twitter say, "I wonder with this lawsuit, is he gonna go back up with that accent?" So we'll see what his vision is now, or if he's leaving his eyes behind. And what, man? There's something wrong with his vision. We always do this. It didn't happen for him.
I'm sorry, wrong vision. I'm sorry.
It did not happen for him whatsoever.
He was asleep. He was dreaming the whole time.
Man, woke up from a dream. I had a dream I was in NXT trying to go for championships that I didn't get the first time or the second time around. What if he goes back down a third time? That would be fucked up.
Yo, and then he finally gets it just to get called back up again and don't have a full reign.
It wouldn't mean shit. I promise you. It wouldn't mean nothing. But yeah, Apollo Crews goes to Raw this time. Wasn't he on Raw? What up, Unc? Unc is back in the building. He says, "What up, y'all? Acting up with it today? LOL, we acts up with it all the time. Red cups up to you. But yeah, Apollo Crews. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. And that's not his fault. I'm sorry, Apollo. Oh, hold on. Apollo. Hopefully Dabba-Kato gets drafted up to Raw and we'll see that.
No. Keep Dabba-Kato with NXT. Fuck this shit. We're not doing this again. No.
But yeah, also another pick that I could care less about. And why did they have to show them both on this graphic? Like Apollo Crews and Natalya. Is going to Raw.
Bro. They could have showed Dexter Loomis, goddamn it, in Dexter's back. They could have showed Candice LeRae. They could have showed anybody else.
Well,
but they had, it's the new lips. It's the new lip.
Yeah. It's the new everything.
And the new nose.
Matt says they doing going to wow, I'm gonna read this exactly how you typed it, Matt. They going to do Zoe on Raw. What do you mean? Send in the correction.
What they gonna do to her? What they gonna do to her? They gonna do right by Zoe Stark. I say they better.
Yeah.
I think that's
But
what it
yeah,
means.
wrapping up the Raw picks from this morning, Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Also, as Unc is laughing at Matt, don't laugh at Matt, Unc. It was a typo. Don't LOL him. Yeah, we ain't doing no better. But yeah, Chelsea
No.
Green and Sonya Deville as a package. So I guess they're a real thing now. I thought that it was gonna
So
be
what is this?
Chelsea and
What is this?
Carmella, but
The Karen and the former manager. What is this?
yeah,
She's not
yeah.
even a manager. She's the former manager. So why are they chilling? Like why are they?
I mean, I guess this is the partner that stuck for Chelsea Green because obviously she had a few Piper Niven, Carmella who went out with undisclosed issues. So I guess this is the pairing here. Chelsea is going to be complaining to Sonya, and Sonya still has some type of power somehow, some way, only when she's punking out Adam Pearce. But yeah, that was the extra picks from this morning. But there were remaining names on that list, and one select name that was not on that list, but I guess it was on that list, who ended up becoming free agents. And
Yeah.
The free agents of that class are now Omos,
Mhm.
Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, and Von Wagner. First of all,
Wait. The
no,
fact
no, no,
that
no,
they
yeah. Go ahead. I was gonna say that for last.
no, go
So
ahead.
as a matter of fact, yeah, Omos number one, the man that's been getting the push. They are confused on where to push him to, but they give him MVP to be a free agent with. So it makes sense. He can show up on both shows, MVP talking shit about how he's the highest available man. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
just beat Seth Rollins and I can't wait to check the betting sites. He just beat Seth Rollins at Puerto Rican Backlash, and he doesn't have a show. This is disrespectful. MVP being the mouth pushing that. I get that. It's gonna be a story. Dolph Ziggler, Jesus Christ, give my guy some justice somehow.
Is he going anywhere? Like at this point, is he going anywhere? What
Just
if NXT just picks him up? Like, come on, bro.
as Matt comes back in and says, I meant to say they're going to do her.
I knew it.
They're going to do right with her. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. I just didn't want nobody else to get you after I did, and you still got shot at a little bit, but we love you. Yeah, Dolph Ziggler, man, that shit is sad. That shit is sad. Like, I just put some respect on my dude's name. Like, come on, man. Why y'all doing this? Why y'all
He's
doing
a free
this?
agent.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that. It's Dolph Ziggler. He deserves so much more. He deserves so much more. But okay, so there's that. We got Mustafa Ali, who gives a shit. I mean, he's been doing well. He's been doing okay in this little positivity gimmick. So maybe that might be storyline or anything as well. As Matt says, my bad with my typing, shaking my head. It's all good,
Good.
People around here. Well, I'll leave you alone, Classic.
Mustafa, hey, I was gonna say, I know. I was like, you ain't gotta stop, nigga. I know the struggles, damn it. But you know what? I will not throw your struggles in your face, homie. You go ahead and take your time. And when you don't, you know what? You just couldn't.
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how I tell Classic. Slow down and proofread at least 5 times.
But you know what? Even on the times when you can't slow down and you don't, I'm not gonna put it in your face. You just go ahead and you good. You are good.
Y'all struggle together.
You are good.
So. Unc says Ziggler needs more love for the way he sells to make moves look amazing. He needs more love, period.
Man, period. Like,
Dolph is a worker. He's been a worker. I've been a fan of Dolph since Dolph was Dolph. Even in the Spirit Squad, he was the squad leader with the most spirit outside of Mikey. So
Mikey. He did kind of have like a over Mike.
Man.
Mikey.
Put some love on Dolph Ziggler's name. Hopefully he doesn't get lost in the shuffle and end up making a home in NXT like they tried to do once. Matt says just make Dolph go back to SmackDown. I don't know. Give my guy a storyline to where he's just going.
Wait a minute. Did they bring him back? Well, again, this is 2K23 Big Gold. That's what this is. Let's be honest. So what if this is the world championship that Dolph Ziggler can win again too?
You know what? Make it fucking happen.
Hey.
I popped like a motherfucker when he cashed in. Still comes up in my memories. I was so excited. Dolph, like I said, Dolph is my guy.
I think he's well enough as a veteran and well enough, and but still also well known enough by like now generation. But he can. Uncle OG says Ziggler made my girl think he was dead. First time she saw him.
I mean,
Hey,
just man, for real. Before there was a Seth, there was a Dolph. Okay,
before there was a Ricochet,
but before Seth was ass up, feet out, face down, face down, ass up,
shoes pointed. Look at the shoe. Look at the shoe pointing which way he.
Tic Tacs is pointing everywhere. There was a Dolph Ziggler doing the damn thing all the damn time. That the second coming of Shawn Michaels, as regards to selling, but the shit here. How do you get called up into nothingness? How does this happen? How do you get called up into nothing? Into nothing.
Fact.
Yeah, we're gonna call you up to shit. Just sit there for a minute. We'll be back.
Hey, just sit on the bench. We're gonna put you up to the bench.
As Uncle OG says, how Cody gonna finish the story on another brand? Who knows? The story, there's no story anymore.
Again, his story was always still wasn't about Roman. His story was about just getting the championship. But now, that's not getting the championship. It's getting one of the championships. No, but here's the thing. We'll pull that picture back up and keep that comment up. Pull the picture back up. Because just like Uncle OG said, no one wants Vaughn. Here's the sad part about this shit. Omos, you just see his name, you know he been on Raw. Dolph Ziggler, you see his name, even though he haven't wrestled that much, you know he's been everywhere. On Raw.
He done been everywhere,
right?
Raw, SmackDown,
Mustafa Ali,
NXT.
You know he's a Raw superstar.
Yeah, Raw.
They had to put Von Wagner in parentheses from NXT, just so you know, because he's so generic. You're gonna be like, who?
He got called up into nothing.
Is he the guy that
what's the story here?
American Championship? No, that's another guy. Oh,
what's
is he
the
the guy that
story
won
here?
The WWE?
Is Robert Stone still his story here? And he's gonna be like, you know what? You got drafted to nowhere. You don't even belong here anymore, you loser. Like, what's the story?
I don't know.
What is the story?
Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, like it's just gonna be like I can see it right now. Why they had to put in parentheses? Like they're gonna be like, oh, is he the one that won the NXT championship? No. That was Braun Breaker. No. Oh, was he the one that won the North American? No. Oh, was he the one? No, he's just from NXT. He's just from NXT.
Yeah. He's the loser from NXT.
Like not like Indy Hartwell, women's champion. No, just
the actual factual loser. Because that's all he's been doing in NXT is
like
losing.
Literally. How do you get called up from? You know what? Whoever decision that was.
Could have been anybody else. It could have been Apollo Crews. I would have took Apollo Crews
as a free agent instead of being on Raw.
As a free agent getting called up from NXT as a free agent, I would have took Apollo Crews because Apollo has been on Raw. He's been on SmackDown. I would have took that. I wouldn't have made no jokes or nothing about that. I probably would have still made jokes like, "Oh man, your vision is getting real bad now. You don't even see where you're going. You didn't see that coming." Like I'd have still joked about it, but.
I see confusion on the future.
For Vaughn to just be caught up and not have a destination. Yes, his manager left him, but after more losing, he kind of went crawling back to Robert Stone. Uncle
he even had the whole dramatic back turn.
Yeah, like I'm Von Wagner. Such and such is my dad, and I suck and I need your help type shit or whatever. So we'll see if that's the story. If he's on this week's episode of NXT, and he has to be because the brand split is not official until after the 8th. He's got to be on NXT, and Robert Stone has got to chastise his ass. Like, how did you get drafted to nowhere? What are you doing here?
Where are you going?
What are you doing here? Uncle OG said, I missed that. Yeah, it was like last week or something like that.
Who are you?
Like the week before.
You're just Von Wagner from NXT. That's all. I need to admit. I need him to say that shit.
You don't even have a show. You shouldn't even be here. Jesus, what am I going to do?
NXT. Like, why did it make it seem like NXT already got rid of him? Oh, from NXT, boom, he's away. He's away.
Yeah.
You don't see Omos from Raw. You don't see Ali from from Raw. You don't see that.
Everybody has a story. I mean, Von has a story too, but just this
his
does
story
not
is
make him look.
losing.
Yeah, this does not make him look good. You are a loser. You got drafted from your losing ways to just exist in the universe. You just exist in the universe now, Von. Just exist. Okay, so the first night of the draft is done with. Second night gonna be happening on Raw, which we will be here for after Raw to talk about the draft and all things Raw. We may talk about a few other things if a few other things spark our interest. But yeah, do you have any expectations for Monday?
I hope Monday do better on their show.
I hope.
I
I hope.
hope you
I
better do
hope to
better
do
on your
better.
show. You better do
my
better
my
on your
my
show.
take is that Raw is going to get the love since it's a Raw show. They're going
Hell
to
yeah.
get a bulk of the draft, and SmackDown will probably get a bulk of who's left. Can't wait to see who's in the draft pool. But yeah, this first
The
night of the
Usos is
draft,
one. The Usos is one of the draft pool.
clearly.
Remember the stipulation was if they won, they would have been drafted.
Ah,
But since
but
they lost,
but they weren't in the draft pool for the night, so that
but
doesn't make.
no, no. They what? No, but they're saying they would have made
Paul
sure.
would have made sure. Got
Yeah.
you. Got
Now
you.
they are officially in the pool. Like there's no making sure that y'all stay with the
You end
bloodline.
up where you end up at.
Exactly.
I mean, they have to get drafted to SmackDown. They have to, because we got to see the end of this portion of the story of Roman. Just so now we're here. But yeah. Very. You know what? I'll just follow the story.
Because remember he told him the lake of obscurity.
Yeah.
You're
The
going
ocean,
to
the ocean of
ocean. I'm
obscurity.
sorry. Yes, the ocean. You're going to the ocean of obscurity. The ocean, and I'm sorry, that's been feeling like Raw sometimes. So
Yeah.
it just
It's a dewdrop ocean. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, this coming week, check out Impact Wrestling. Check out Impact Wrestling so you can see this live and in person. Booyah, you know what I'm saying? Leave it alone. You make jokes worse by laughing at it for longer. I be trying to like slide shit in there on the low and just be like, hey, if they pick it up, they pick it up. But you just blow my shit up like, oh my god, you fucking people up. Also on this week's Raw, there's being word put out that Grayson Waller and former NXT champion Braun Breaker will be in the pool of the select NXT stars. So we'll see if they actually get drafted up as well, but wouldn't be a bad shout for that to take place. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else?
Braun Breaker would be dope.
Yeah. I mean, just we kidding me? Put him in that tournament too. Put him in that tournament for the new world champion. To go ahead and do that.
If he don't do
LA,
that,
get LA Knight to Monday Night Raw, damn it, and put him in the tournament, damn it.
Yeah.
I saw a report that Triple H wants to eventually put the new world heavyweight title on somebody young. Why not do it right away? You know what I'm saying?
I did see a report where LA Knight said he did. He said like
he said Universal Champion. You know what I'm saying? Universal champion later at some
Excuse
point.
me.
But
okay, you know what? I did want to wait till we have a whole a whole show to talk about this. But I'm just keen to say this real quick, sir.
Yeah,
we do know that Universal and World, is the same fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
So why the fuck are we here acting like it's a different goddamn title and different thing? Oh no, but it's the Universal title. It's a different. No, it's not. It's
no. The Universal Championship is still going to be the Universal Championship
World
until they make the Universal Championship and the WWE Championship an actual undisputed championship. So until then,
But Universal still means world. So it's just called the World Championship.
No, that's the universe. It's more than just the world. That's the whole galaxy. That's the other planets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they're not.
So we're over here. So I'm going back to this. So we're over here conquering. So we're saying that Roman Reigns can go to Pluto and conquer that shit. He's going to Mars.
Can he not? Can he not? It is the tribal chief. It is the tribal chief. He controls the universe. And damn it, he better in his next his next avenue back on our television, he better mention about how the world is still inside the universe and how the universe is a part of the WWE and he holds both those. I mean, it's gonna kill the world title. I mean, the world title is already hanging on by a thread anyway, and
especially when and if they have Cody win it, it's gonna kill the goddamn
Roman. And intentionally, Roman's gonna bury the shit out of whoever, and he's already done it without saying much.
Yeah,
I mean, the company itself has done it. Like it's just been damn. It's been Damazon. It's been Damazon. Like just damn.
They just threw that package out of just
yeah. They just threw that belt. I was like, damn. But yeah, man. Like we said, go ahead and check out Impact this coming week, so you get to see Trinity on our wrestling screens once again. See the beginning of the unfolding of her story and her journey in Impact Wrestling. Unfortunately, red cups up to Jay Bougie.
Yeah,
for being a spoiler of spoils, as he went clout chasing yet again and cashed in on the clout chasing yet again.
Yeah,
something of which he does so often with his Crocs and his pink gear. Shout outs to Jay Bougie. Bougie 3 belts, I guess we could say. Bougie 3 belts.
3 times Bougie, 3 times Bougie.
3J. call him 3J. Call him 3 PWI 485 or whatever his number is.
B3 sound like a boy band. B3.
Man. Shout outs to the fam, Ruthless, Lala, Isaiah Wolf, all the prolific, and CZW getting ready to shape up and ship out to
Europe, man.
Europe, you know what I'm saying? Get ready to go put it down out there, as well as Matt says, I just please don't put Bronson Reed on SmackDown. I probably should have had you read that classic, but I understand what you're saying, Matt. I understand what you're saying. I'm a heel, man. I'm a heel. I've been too nice lately. I've been really, really, really too damn nice lately. Too much of a tweener. I'm about to start dragging all y'all asses.
Yeah, I know. I know if you trying to go back in your heel. Yeah, I'm trying. I know.
I'm just.
I know if you're trying to.
I gotta take my CEO hat off.
Guess what? I'm gonna get my Ricky Starks on too, because your ass ain't just gonna be running on triple over motherfuckers no more either, motherfuckers. So go ahead and try to go ahead and get in them waters. Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, it's gonna be an entertaining time.
I'm about to get New Orleans. I'm about to get New Orleans, like real New Orleans. What's it called? Ricky Starks on your ass too, like real New Orleans, like real New Orleans. Like let's go.
Matt says, because I remember Bobby Brown. I mean, shit. I remember
Bobby
and Bronson.
I remember Bobby Brown too. I remember that too.
Bobby, I've seen the video of Bobby Brown performance lately, and boy, oh boy, Bobby was lazy. He had them footwork still, but it was just like, damn, Bobby.
Hey, he does this. He was like, Mr.
Hit the foot.
My baby's over.
Oh man, hey, man, hit that beat, man, hit that tune. You know what I'm saying? We on the clock, your boy got to get to the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
93. Damn, we on the way to 100 though.
On the way
to 100. It's gonna happen real soon. Hopefully, definitely it's going to happen next month, regardless of what days we are here, because we here on Mondays, we here on Wednesdays, we here on Saturdays, but the card is always subject to change, just like how it is in the wrestling game. You already know what's going on, but this was Smart Psychology Season 2, Episode 93, Who Got Drafted. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on TikTok Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on Twitter. Make sure you subscribe and get that follow and everything here on YouTube as well. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. Make sure you follow us everywhere. Just join the Smark side on all social media platforms. There's a Linktree link down below. And hey, almost 2 hours ago, tickets opened up for PCW Ultra's next event. That link is down below as well. Click that link. You know what I'm saying? Start getting your tickets now. Start getting your tickets now before the cards start getting announced. You already know.
Now, I'm telling you.
When the cards do get announced, we're gonna be dropping that. Viva Van wants to make sure that we are sponsoring her match, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But hell, you know what I'm saying? The Smark side been moving up. We might sponsor 2 matches. We'll see. We'll see. You know, I'm feeling spicy. You know what I'm saying? We might.
Spicy.
I mean, hey, we gotta push. We gotta push the brand. You know what I'm saying? I gotta push my baby. You know what I'm saying? Got to do that. So we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how I'm feeling. But tickets just went on sale at 12 o'clock noon at the start of the show. So y'all make sure y'all hit that link down below and get y'all some of them PCW Ultra tickets. Also, there's another link down below, because if y'all lacking on that energy, you know what I'm saying, you can always get you some of that DUBBY. You know what I'm saying? Click that link down below and use our online promo code of Smark Psych Pod. Once you go to w.gg, you know what I'm saying, and get you some of that jitterless energy blend, energy drink, you know what I'm saying? And oh man, you know what I'm saying? If there is nothing else for me to say other than what there is for me to say,
there's only one thing.
So if there's only one thing, let me hit the echo so that I may.
Who is it?
It has been the value that allows you the opportunity to roll with me. And I'm sorry, it's time for y'all to get about my ride, because your boy got to go get that MONEY, that money. Yes, sir. It is the man right here, the founder, the CEO of this here show, Sir Mac, aka King Mac MILLI. But y'all ain't getting out of the ride by yourself. Y'all gonna have to stand outside of the door and see if he needs y'all help. And I'm talking about this guy on the other side, and he goes by.
I might let y'all in, but I gotta head in the office, man. It be your boy, man, the J to the K to the LASSICK, man. Your boy J Classic, bro. Man, Mr. Smark yourself, Joey Dog. Merch coming out soon.
Merch coming soon. But until then, y'all make sure y'all get psyched, and join the Smark side. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta leave y'all with that video like.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
And we out.